dragon up her ass.
Thank you for that.
3.
3, 2, 5.
Oh my god, what's this giant skull?
Shut no, fuck's sake.
Sorry.
Get it. Welcome to... No.
What's this giant skull?
What's this giant skull? What was I? Oh yeah, 3, 2. Welcome to Dawn of Faelin. Last session we didn't have because there was a lot of people missing that time. And now, our brave heroes, with one less, Arletha, is going to explore the dungeons and not use Hand of Midas because that is bullshit. And now, the brave heroes have saved the Dwarven Hold from a monstrous beast. 2, in fact. They managed to subdue one and slay another, retrieving an ancient artifact. And what will be in store for our brave adventurers this time? Only time will tell. Let's find out on this session of Dawn of Faelin. Alright, so what the fuck happened last time?
We killed a troll. 2 trolls?
Yeah, I guess 2 trolls.
A troll and his wife.
A troll and a wife troll.
We saved an oracle sister, and we retrieved the hammer. We also managed to fight an umbral dragon, knocking him out in
It's episode
a
5.
few rounds.
No time flat.
10 seconds flat, even.
16. 7.
Took no time.
I didn't choose new spells. I'm an idiot.
Exactly, and the kobolds.
Shame on you.
This
actually,
session of Dawn of Faelin,
that's just
the
2 spells,
kobold
so
has too many spells to choose
easy
from.
choice.
How will the kobold survive?
I
Playing
do.
as a caster.
This session, Yorn is conquering
Russia, and then dying from cold.
Splendid.
Alright, so you're all around this kind of round-ish table. That's also kind of squarish. Was it a tetrahedron? Possibly. I don't know. A tetrahedron table, maybe. With a round shape in the middle table. And around you, this dwarven home have seen better days. There's cobwebs everywhere. Some tracks that's been, there from moving around. A lot of the places seen good use. It seems that they inhabited this fortress for quite some time. Maybe recently moved in and haven't really occupied most of the fortress. Let's see here. Yorn, what are you doing right now?
Me? Good question. I'm gonna go speak to the captive of the trolls. Ex-captive.
Captain of the what?
The ex-captive of the trolls.
Captain of the trolls?
Captive.
Oh.
The lady the troll said.
Oh, you want to talk to the lady. What do you want to talk about? She looks sort of,
Boys.
like thinking about something. As you approach her, she snaps back to reality, opens the ghost gravity and looks at you.
Seem to have a lot on your... to think about.
Yes, I'm just taking in a lot of new information recently. And this talk of corruption worries me.
Do you know anything about the corruption that you might want to share?
I think someone in this very halls would know.
Who?
Itself.
Oh, there are 2 dragons. Are you talking about the one guarding the entrance or the one that everyone's...
That one. The big one.
The big one.
If the tales are true, this dragon is very powerful. To be able to enslave an ancient dragon like that, it has to be a very powerful being indeed. And our
I know.
teleports. Boop. Plane shifts.
Oh,
God damn it.
she disappears.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna look at the...
Well,
She says, I'm gonna take a look at what Broken Cinder is doing. Yeah.
Something fucking else. Goodbye.
Get them to
Well-
spill the secret about how they craft anything without knowing the spell.
Yeah, I'll try.
anyways,
Smile. Smug smile.
Holy shit.
any more gifts from Brock
I
and
may or may not have
Bring them
taken
all.
skill focus bluff.
Well, I will order immediate expansion to the north and clear out any other goblins and settle new farming lands for our mushroom farms. Says the clan leader of the dwarves with a authoritarian a voice of authority. And you
Very
see
well.
like a squad of dwarves wielding strange weapons moving about. They're like looks like crossbows with like a dragon's like an ornate dragon head
Mhm.
for the front, but it doesn't. You don't see any bow or anything like that. And they appears to have barrels on their backs.
Yeah. I approach one of the dwarves. Excuse me. No, you there?
You approach the ones with the strange weapons,
Yeah.
and he's got like a beard armor and a visor in front of him. Aye, what you want, laddie?
Never seen such a intricate weapon you got there. Mind telling me how it works?
That, my friend, is a secret, but I can tell you one thing. It spews flame.
Flame.
Very handy for
Spews
clearing
flame.
out infestations.
There is a bright Yorn gets a bright idea. Hey, listen. How many of those weapons do you have?
But they sort of look at the sheaf and seemingly asking if it's for consent to share secrets. You can roll a diplomacy check in general, like.
Do you want me to roll it or him? Or what? What was we doing? Okay.
Yorn is being
I am.
naughty again.
God damn it.
Yes, very diplomatic.
Yorn, you're the worst.
I'm not being diplomatic. I'm being very excited about a new idea that came up to mind.
Sure. Hopefully it's a very high roll or low roll.
Oh, well.
It's a 13. In time, Yorn of the Vacant, mayhaps we shall share such secrets.
Oh, no. That's not what I meant. I mean, how many men can you supply wielding this weapon?
Because we could help you out with that.
Not many.
Is he? Oh.
Dwarves, by the way. Offended otherwise.
How far away did the flames go?
They travel about a good 40 feet.
Good for it. Yorn takes a second to think about this.
Can I sense motive?
Yeah, sure.
What Yorn is
I want
up
You
sense
to?
want some
motive.
flamethrower? I imagine.
The squad sort of
What was I looking for?
the squad starts escorting some peasant dwarves wielding crossbows and other weapons. They might be peasants, but they're still very well equipped.
That's my sense motive
They
on
got
that.
mining helmets and pickaxes that seems to be hardened, like steel.
What's that sense motive against? Also, nice peasants.
Yeah, miners are a prestigious class in the dwarven society.
I don't believe you.
You don't?
Prove it.
Well, think about
Well,
it.
anyways, Wizzy wanted to sense motive something.
I didn't believe that was how far they went.
Oh, that's it? That's great.
That's it.
Well, you haven't seen it yet, so you have no reason to believe anything yet. Seeing is believing, as it were,
And believing is seeing.
and seeing is bleeding, and seeing
It's
is
seeing.
seeing. Yes.
Seeing is believing is
Some
seeing.
wise man said, or maybe some insane man said that. Maybe
There's a very fine line between two of those.
Attend to the
Fine,
chieftain.
fine line.
If we run into any trouble at all, just supply me at least 5 men with flamethrowers, and I promise you, anything that's in the way might die in a few.
Perhaps that can be arranged. If you can escort some of the miners to establish new tunnels, I'll supply flame yarn Draker units to you.
Bjorn takes a bow. Thank you, sir. And begins walking back to the party. Hey, Orn,
Mm-hmm.
you won't believe what I found out.
What's up?
These guys have weapons that throw out flames, like dragons.
Well, handheld weapons or just siege engines?
Handheld weapons.
That sounds interesting.
I was thinking, do you think we could, if Erlotha doesn't manage to weaponize Hand of Midas in time, do you think we can create a giant weapon that throws flames at.
I can imagine Brock and Sindri would have the means to upscale, but
Let me remind you, I have a gem that allows me to rebound fire wherever I.
Where exactly was this tunnel?
I see your point.
A gem.
Chieftain asked, "Where exactly was this troll tunnel? How was it laid out? You reckon you can draw me a map?"
Sure. I take out a.
Mossy was there, so she could
Actually, do you have a parchment?
I got assist with everything.
We do. Some stone.
Great. I need a parchment and some.
The stone seemed sort of tangible, actually.
Like I can touch it?
Yeah, like touch it, but it like bends.
That's not what tangible means.
It is. Like tangible.
Malleable is the word you're looking for there.
It does not. Don't question it.
So, can you figure out how to write on this thing?
Sure.
English is hard. Don't question it.
Not my native language. Get a pick, like a small pick.
Thank you. And Yon begins to. He walks up to Mosby and is like, I need your help to draw back the layout of the
Alright, so roll
tunnels we were.
What should it be?
Knowledge engineering?
I guess it could work. Yeah, do you have it?
Yeah.
Roll it.
It's not great, but it's there.
DC 15?
Okay, I got a chance. Nope.
Oh.
No.
Wait, did I roll mine? Yeah, I did.
The natural one.
Yeah.
Not pretty.
Could help
Nice.
out with. I could help out with engineering.
Dungeoneering, not
The
engineering.
original map sort of turns out kind of.
Knowledge maps.
The general layout is there, but any detail is lost.
I'm pretty good with caves. If you want a second opinion on that.
Yeah, so the kobold.
Please do.
Look.
I give him the map.
And
Change it to.
still a pretty bad roll, but hey.
There we go. It's changing in that.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people down here.
Yeah, I forgot that this was on the wrong map.
Chest. I'm opening the chest.
There's a good amount of gold in there,
Ooh.
and jewel encrusted items.
Can I inspect further?
Sure. Roll a like a praise check if you like.
Okay. It's not great, but it's there.
Poor soul.
My rolls today, guys.
Spectacularly, yes.
Right.
You drop some of the coins, like, oh shit, and then you get distracted, and you're like, oh, you lost count. And
No, I'm just looking for anything that was one thing that was valuable, not anything, not like picking up
they're
coins.
heavy coins, and then you like sort of get they're coins, I guess, and stuff. You don't see anything that, or like as of the moment, anything that sticks out. Seems pretty ordinary, generic stuff.
Generic gold.
However, roll me a fort save.
For
Oh.
me?
Yes.
Alright.
Take a look here.
Well then. Take a look.
It's in a book.
Inside a book. Reading Rainbow.
Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, okay.
Yeah?
As you touch the gold, you feel weaker. As you.
I mean, my intent was not to touch anything, but I guess.
And as you take.
I mean, I did say I would like to look inside the chest. I didn't say I was going to grab anything.
Alright, so that's actually, well, I guess you take one coin, so I'll reduce the thing for.
Sure.
Take 1 con damage. As you.
I like how you just roleplay my characters for me.
Well, I
I didn't pick anything up.
You didn't say specific.
I did. I said, I'm going to look inside. And then you said, you pick up the items.
Well, that's
You
why
did say you want to investigate further, so
well,
you want to inspect further.
for some reason these coins seems to have some effect that seems to have weakened you. Slightly.
It jumped in your hand.
Well, are you gonna announce what happened? Because I did pick up a hex.
It's sort of like leaves a slight brand on your our hand.
Ow! And I dropped the coin
Cling, cling.
that I apparently picked up.
What happened? Are you okay?
I don't know. I wouldn't touch any of this, though.
More dwarves milling about, back and forth. More miner seems to be walking into a room, like to the west of the. You start hearing picking noises, like from pickaxes.
We should go and make sure the dwarves don't get hurt mining.
All right. Who should we talk to?
Help out. But let me check the chest real quick.
I want to talk to this guy over here.
Who? Oh, that guy.
That guy.
Where
He
is?
seems to be like dozing off a little bit. He's like an old, tired old dwarf. If you look up to him and.
Wake up!
Oh,
Why are you sleeping
who
here?
are you?
This is not a very comfortable place to sleep.
Oh, it's a very comfortable place to sleep. I know what you're talking about. Stone is the most comfortable material. It's like
Hey, Faith King's live on YouTube.
no, no, it's not.
Damn that.
Where's this Wraith
What was
King?
that?
Sorry, I got a notification and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, new faces.
Well, same face. I've always had this one.
He looks around. More people
Nah, it's just me.
and gold.
No, I'm the only one here.
Love check.
Alright.
What? What about? Definitely.
You're just tired.
Oh.
What are you doing to this poor man? You have a plus 44 to bluff.
I guess I must be dreaming.
What the fuck?
It's a pretty nice dream, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you see anything? Can you actually just see anything?
If I'm dreaming, I could do anything I like. And he starts dancing on the
No.
La, 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 hey, ho, hey,
Make sure this dwarf doesn't go full on suicide.
A giant dwarf. How are you doing, son?
And does this guy seem okay?
It seems very rickety tickety tin.
I
Better than
sense
he's ever
motive.
been.
That's a jig.
Sense motive plus.
He seems rolled with sense motive. He seems convinced that he's dreaming.
Ooh.
See,
It's a lot of sense motive.
Yeah, I'm a monk.
You can't sense my motive, though.
I cannot. That is true.
I don't think anything can sense your motive.
Unless you roll a nat one.
North, we shall conquer the caves.
Hey, hold on. What are you doing?
Attack the cave monster.
He's a feisty one.
Wake up.
Oh, that's definitely not a dream. I must be drunk. Or maybe I'm not drunk enough. He walks off.
I think you should. I think you should take it easy and go home and rest.
The dwarves always make such interesting fellows. Alrighty.
Alright.
I don't think you understand the dwarves of this realm.
I think we should just let him be.
And he goes off.
I would like to check something.
Perhaps we should talk to the dwarfs here?
You want to talk to anyone else?
Yeah.
Oh, you go ahead. I'll
I
go
would like
make
to
sure
check
the
the chest.
miners are safe.
Suddenly, you notice a familiar face again. It is the owl who has just shown up again.
Ah, good old boy.
Hello? Oh, this is where you are. I lost you in the tunnels. It was very dark.
Aren't you an owl?
Yes, but
You have dark vision.
you don't know that metagaming. That's
I mean,
Fine.
you should
You
roll,
have night vision.
I can
no,
see
roll
in the
knowledge of
dark.
nature.
I can hear you well.
Aha. What if I'm inside your head?
You don't. Oh.
I'm just a figment of your imagination.
What's that chest over yonder there?
Oh, you should go touch it. It's great.
I'm having a look, yeah.
Oh.
I pick up some coin.
Before I
You
do
can't
anything
pick
with
up
it,
the
though.
coins.
No, I will use this first. Just have it open.
Use sense motive on the chest.
It's not a mimic.
I know.
Who said
As a
mimic?
big old translucent draconic
You
eye
should
pops up.
yeah, Mr. Owl, you should definitely check out these coins. They're pretty cool.
Oh yes.
Like you just letting them run through here.
Very
Yeah,
shiny.
it's really nice.
Didn't
Right,
you get
with that
branded
open,
by them?
I want to make an Arcana check.
All
Yeah,
right.
go ahead and pick them up.
Perhaps they are
Can-
of the Norse origin, and you get advantage on that check.
Alrighty. Arcana.
I recommend you don't pick up anything
Ah.
Norse made because usually you get.
Oh yeah,
There we go.
you're actually
Just studying them with
you're
Mage
sort of
Hand.
familiar with this. You think that's
Mm.
Norn poison on the gold?
Ah, splendid. Mosfee, you said you touched these.
I touched one.
Right, give me your hand.
No,
I'm trying to help you. Give me your hand.
no.
Yes.
Get away from me.
No, come back. It's
I was
fine.
going to heal the poison, but alright, be my guest. Suffer
Oh,
from
you're
the
gonna.
poison.
Oh, I was unsure what you were trying to do there. You just told me to give you your hand.
I'm not the one you're
Sort of
supposed to
ocean
give my
man
hand.
that
I lick my
has a
hand.
You what?
I'm actually
You never know if people will
Pull
take
up
you
the
by
hex.
the hand and take you to a land that you understand.
so Aeon PRD reach.
You lick your hand?
What? Who
Not
said
a good
that?
idea.
No one said that.
I should lick my hand.
No.
No.
No, you shouldn't.
It's like Mosfe's like in the process of almost licking her hand.
Just give it
If
here
this
for
is-
just a second.
If this is poison, maybe we can make antidote from it.
Uh huh.
That is
Actually,
possible, but I have another way.
And it takes out.
could you give me a minute?
It takes out a handy haversack, and to start setting up his little some equipment, like some scrolls and chemical what's those called? Beakers. There's all sorts
Yeah.
of stuff.
Alembics and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right. And
There we go.
Mosfee, are you actually going to give me your hand or? Oh, somebody dropped something.
I'll bless
Yep,
this
that was me.
marriage.
So, Mosfee, are you actually going to give me your hand or?
I guess.
I'm not the one you're supposed to give your hand to.
There you go.
Yes, I have lots of beakers.
Does
I'm gonna
that
go-
heal the con damage, Frey?
Let's take a look.
Major hex.
Ooh, yes, it does. Renews the wound, and you're back to normal.
I feel like that's way more valuable to be used on something else.
You
It can regenerate the target's severed body members. Like that seems more useful than just like
Well, the
a
thing
slight
is-
poison.
like you can use that as much as you like per day.
I can use that once a day
per
on
person.
On
one per person. Yes.
Yeah.
I go to the.
Must be pacing back and forth.
I'll go to. Sorry.
Yeah, and he folds out a little table. And there we go.
What does Yorn know of Ivaldi and Fafnir? Tales of the Dwarf.
Valdi. Roll a knowledge nobility.
History?
Nobility. There might still be a
Musk is gonna talk to this dwarf.
I ain't got none of that.
This dwarf seems to have a laser.
I would like to be away for a second,
Valdi's
but
very
Orn is going to
strong.
spend some time with.
Oh, I misclicked.
Right, so perhaps we'll need some. So he takes like a little, like a tongue and like grabs a coin and puts it in the beaker. Ah, here we go. Start boiling the thing, and you notice the water and the thing starts turning green. Ah,
Turning mean.
now that's definitely some toxic material here. Fascinating. And he puts on some goggles and starts looking, like zooming in, like put some lenses upon lenses on it. Oh, better turn down the temperature of this boiling so it doesn't vaporize everywhere. And he keeps doing this for a while, tinkering away and bubbling away with his chemical stuff.
Hmm.
What are you on? You know that Ivaldi? That's a big name that's thrown around a lot in the Dwarven society.
What about Fafnir?
People don't tend to talk about Fafnir.
So don't usually know anything about.
Fafnir's black sheep of the dwarves.
I see.
He was known for his insatiable
Greed.
And that's all you know.
I can't see anything, by the way, Frank. You're gonna have to fix that.
I'll just put that here. Boop.
I'm blind.
Well, I don't have dynamic lighting on. You go to this dwarf, crossbowman dwarf.
Like, I am straight up blind.
No, that shouldn't be the case, but... There is no dynamic lighting.
Think you should refresh.
How about this?
I might do it.
Yorn is gonna go check on the miners. Also, yeah.
Oh yeah, you go to the miners and they seem to be chopping away at the wall in the fortress. Over here. Now it's high time we expand. Westward.
Cue the Dwarf Fortress music.
Oh yes.
Okay. Okay, gents. The faster we mine, the faster we expand, the faster we get to the drop. Yorn takes a pick and begins helping us.
Yes!
Oh yes, this wall needs to go down.
Yorn is now a dwarf
Suddenly
giant.
turns into a pixelated icon.
Breaks through a wall. Flood comes through.
Oh shit!
There we go.
I imagine it goes faster if Yorn just fucking mines with them.
You're not very precise. Let's see. Okay, look at him. He's got a pickaxe now.
That's great.
Hmm. Would digging with my hands be faster?
Nope.
Probably.
It would be very dangerous to do because it might ruin the. Actually, you should probably lower your strength level because it might actually collapse the tunnel.
That is true.
Oh, you better be careful so you do not.
So your one is like swinging his hand back and forth instead of his entire
So you like
arms.
like it's like a drill bit sort of thing.
Yep.
Very quick actually digging into this tunnel, helping the dwarves out. So a lot of dust starts like forming in the room. All right, yeah, better clear that out. This people with brooms and stuff like opening up, clearing out the debris, and people with rocks, just carrying rocks around. All right, let's see here, and you get a good old tunnel. That's been now added here. Ah, I think we have hit soil. This is perfect. Here's perfect ground for farming.
Good.
They begin clearing out even more tunnels. They're like done. Do you have like any knowledge that could help, or any like?
Sadly, all I have is history and religion.
Roll a
Let me check if there's anything that.
strength maybe to help carry boulders that's formed. That could help a lot.
Oof. Oh my god.
To help carry Bobovsky. Let's see here.
Oh, bullet. That gives me flashbacks.
Bullet is being put rocks in the bullet, so it's carrying the rocks. The bullet is walking back and forth. More tunnels and such are being carved out. And I must say, how long do you want to take? Like, do you want to take to, you know, put effort into this? I guess.
I'll take about. How many boulders are there?
No, how long do you want to work in the mine?
Oh, as long as need be.
As long as
It's mine.
As long as you can.
and you actually start digging down a little
So
bit as well.
3 hours, 5 hours, 3 to 5 hours.
3 hours pass, and eventually
Years pass.
you hit a cavern. They start digging downwards, and we've hit a cavern level.
Why is there no digging downwards, right?
Why are they digging downwards?
Why can't I dig down?
Because they don't want to expand too far away from the thing.
I want to dig down. I want to dig straight down.
Yeah, that's how you do in Minecraft, right?
Exactly.
There's two more speeds.
Hello.
Oh, it's a 3 yarns. My god.
He's multiplying.
All right, so you
He's
hit the
digging
cavern
so fast
level.
he appears in 3 places at once.
You hit the cavern level, and there's glowing mushrooms everywhere, and like moss covering the walls. So it's like seems to be naturally illuminated. Roll a perception check. Just
Okay.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You see
Nice
what appears
caption.
to be a structure of some sorts.
Stop.
Or,
I point towards what seems to be the structure. What do you know of this?
and you see some small creatures with milling about, carrying crystal like torches, seemingly tilling a land, like growing moss apparently.
Do they look like goblins?
No. They look like
Cool.
mushroom people.
Hmm.
And yeah. Here we go.
I asked one of the dwarves, what do you know of these?
Oh, they're mushroom people. Mushroom men.
Ah, very useful.
They're not hostile. They tend to live in villages underneath the ground.
Very well. They seem to be doing anything out of the ordinary, except farm.
They
None
seem
of them
kind of.
stand out.
They don't seem to do much. They seem to just be farming away in their little house, little hut, village thing. Very peaceful looking.
Right. Back to work, gents. Yorn turns back and begins winding down.
Oh, you want to keep? Do you want to build the? Do you have a? So eventually, the dwarves start building like a little door here, in this cavern level. So they start building like a door to block it off, so they can open and close whenever they like.
Hmm.
Right. So what do you other people are doing? Jorn seems to have been helping the dwarves a lot, building the cavern.
Bless you.
Just
Thank you.
kind of doing nothing.
I was gonna talk to the dwarf with the gun.
The thing is, the tree man doesn't like underground, so he doesn't want to do anything.
The dwarf seems to have a crossbow in his hands. Yes. Very powerful weapon in the right hand.
Looks like a gun though.
Yeah, zoom in. You know that cavern is a very nice place for us to build farmlands. Maybe if someone could talk to these mushroom people, we could maybe I don't know.
If only there was someone who had diplomacy.
Yeah, maybe like we could have them work for us. We can protect them from anything. So.
Alright. Musty goes down to the mushroom people.
So you walk down to the cavern, looking for Yorn, because he's been away. A lot of dwarves seem to be milling back and forth, carrying boulders and stuff. And there's a door that's been constructed into a cavern area, and Yorn seems to be looking at some mushroom people there. Contemplating on what to do.
Yeah. I go over to the mushroom people.
Alright.
I say to them, can I speak their language? I don't know. How do I chill?
Undercommon, maybe?
I don't even know if I speak that.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I don't think I selected any languages, so... I have some spells. Hold on.
They don't seem all too clever. But they do see you approaching, and they seem a little on guard at that point.
Alright. Well... I attempt to speak to them.
Alright.
Hello? Greetings.
Greeting.
Do you understand me?
Little.
Okay then.
Who you be?
I come bringing messages from the dwarves.
Oh, dwarves.
Have you met them?
We know of dwarves. But
Alright.
mushrooms are not so good with motion, you know.
Oh god. Anyways, the dwarves have assured me that they would be willing to work for you
Work for us?
Yes. Your safety is their utmost concern.
Oh. Goblins come over here and steal our things.
Well, they want to serve you.
Oh. Roll a diplomacy check. Or a bluff
Will
check.
do.
Depending on how sincere you are.
I'll roll diplomacy, I guess.
Yeah. It seems to be a very, like a little community of mushroom men. 6, but still 36 is very good. They seem to trust you completely, as they seem very in awe of the crystal that you have. You god of crystal light.
Alright, it's more part of me than it is crystal.
The crystal's like humming away. It seems to agree with that sentiment. You dwarf friend, talk for us.
I will.
Goblins come in day or two to steal this farmland we make.
How do you know?
They come every week.
On the same day? At the same time? That seems rather nice of them.
Take so much, only so much we can survive.
Why don't you just tell them you're closed?
Goblin, we not think of that. Will you help us? They say. Jorn, you see the Mothfi seem to be engaging in diplomacy with the mushroom people.
Follow me to the dwarfs.
Oh. And you, like two of them stays behind and the rest of them go. We watch this farm.
Oh.
And they go towards the dwarves. Abushk. And you see some mushroom men walking out of the caverns. Oh, you... like in tow of Mothfi. Do 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 do.
Ah, already making more friends, I see.
Boop boop boop.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to move us back to the other area.
I did.
I can't see it, so.
Bushki. The mushroom people show up with Mothfi in tow. Or other way around, actually. Friendly. Purple. Crystal. Tree. Tell us, you friendly dwarves.
Tree's not so good with motion, but he is friendly.
You not plant.
Friendly.
We thought you plant.
Me not plant.
That's a bit disrespectful. I mean, you're not a plant.
Ah, we plant people. We grow from plants. He plants. They look at the tree, man.
Don't they see my armor?
Stone tree. Wait, stone they don't know much about trees. It's stone mushroom moss person. Oh, you are not so
Mushroom?
good with motion
I'm
like
not.
us, you know.
I'm not a mushroom.
They seem to be talking to the tree now. Like, what is this? Did you encounter the mushroom people down below? Interesting. And you said you wanted to engage in diplomacy with them.
Indeed.
So,
Where's the dwarf we're gonna talk to?
this guy...
Over here?
Badooshk.
Oh. Hello.
So what do you tell him? He seems to be anticipating some sort of explanation to this.
It seems that some sort of ally with the mushrooms could be useful to you.
Ah, they're very industrious little people. They can make quite the impressive farmland infrastructure.
Right. But they can't exactly do that if they're constantly being harassed by trolls or goblins.
Oh, then we'll clear those goblins out then, won't we?
Well, you don't actually have to clear them out. They only arrive once a week at a very specific time, so it's actually quite easy to deal with them.
Oh, well, we'll just wait for them to show up then, won't we?
Yeah.
And then...
And just tell them you're closed.
we could literally close it off as well. With a wall of stone. Goblins usually... a stone wall usually stops any goblin attack. And then we can expand further along the line if we need to. And he says, yes, we shall protect you, mushroom people. And we'll even build you better homes. Yes, yay. Homes, better homes. And there you have successfully subjugated the race of mushroom people. No, you successfully granted protection to these mushroom people under the dwarves.
Oh. I did tell them that you would be serving them, by the way, so that's part of the reason why they agreed.
Oh. Well, they're not the smartest bunch, but we'll be kind to them.
No, I mean you actually have to serve them.
Well, yeah, we'll protect them from goblins and stuff. I think I've got something here, says the owl man. I think I've figured out how we can counter the poison with antidote.
No one asked you.
Oh, but I just finished. I was
smashes the bottle.
I've been sitting with you just like researching. What do you mean?
Rude!
Very rude.
I was in the middle of diplomacy.
You actually smashed the bottle?
I do.
What?
What?
Cruel, heartless creature.
No! My book! That's taken like hours of my time. And then
What the hell? That was rude.
there's like crushed glass everywhere. Starts picking off his. You're not very kind, you know. And he walks off.
Does Yorn see this, or is he around to see?
Yeah.
I will help Owlman out. That was rude.
He scurries away.
Yorn isn't around to see this, I imagine.
Well, you're still in the caves, working away, building pillars and stuff. You're a poor man.
Yeah, you're honest.
All right, so a good 5 hours have passed since you've been down here, and things seems to be a lot more merry. Except for the fact that you've just bullied the poor old owl.
It's moving.
It's moving.
The table.
Why did you do that for?
Hmm?
And the liquid seems to like go all over the fucking everywhere.
Oh,
Lip.
what is that?
It's a lot of liquid spray.
I'll make it a little smaller. Over here, over here, over here, over here. And it gets on one of the mushroom people.
Ah! How?
Well, that's not good.
And it starts growing.
Uh-oh.
What happens?
Oh my god.
What happened?
I heard it to find the Owlman.
What happened to me?
It's a good thing I didn't let him put that on anything else.
Orn is actively trying to find where the owl guy went. Holy hell.
He ran off into the eastern direction of the fortress.
I'm gonna go look for him. Holy hell.
Oh, damn it all. And he seems to have found a quiet corner of the fortress and seems to have resettled his work. An abandoned food hall over here. And you see him like setting up some more equipment. This was such a disaster. Good thing my notes survived, at least. I know how to recreate it.
Yeah, yes, even more so because... hello. Some of the spills from the potions managed to enlarge one of the mushrooms.
What?
It just started growing.
Interesting. I should like to see this. And he goes back with you. If you
Yeah, we probably should.
and you go back with him and you see that this mushroom is being very confused. Why did everyone shrink? Why did everyone shrink? He's stumbling around inside the dwarven fortress. There is a giant mushroom man now. How did this happen?
It was the owl.
He's gonna roll.
He has no idea what he's doing. He's a madman.
The dwarf is gonna roll an intelligence check. He's gonna see here. No, not initiative, but intelligence check. Oh!
Well then. He's a smarty pants.
I think this might just be what we need.
What?
It would be a fertilizer. We could make lots of food very quickly. Put it on the fields. We'll try it out immediately.
I would be careful touching that.
Oh, well, the freaking the tree was very close to it as well. So imagine it also got on him. Oh.
Expand.
Now it's a big tree happening. So yeah, tree also became big. Oh. Everyone suddenly became very small.
Oh, I grow up. Now I'm a big tree.
Quite rapidly so. I forget what the Owlman's name actually is. What is it?
Archimedes.
Archimedes, what was that potion?
Does the tree actually like grow older,
No, he just
or does he still look like a giant sapling?
He looks like a giant, quickly grown sapling.
He's not even a tree still.
The mushrooms start going towards this bill.
No.
Boop.
Oh, you wanna come?
Okay then.
Yeah,
I mean, you could try and stop them if you want.
I would like to try and just like
let
slightly
me
push them in with mage
try
hand.
it a bit more. Let me try it a bit more.
Okay.
You take some more and eat it.
Yeah.
Roll a 2d6 plus 10.
2 dixes.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
What is he doing?
He's drinking more of the Expando
You're
juice.
now 17 years older.
Oh.
Oh.
And you
Yeah.
your leaves are starting to look more stable, and your branches very strong. Roll a d6 plus 2. You gain 8 strength.
I rolled the shit out of that.
Archimedes, what in the world?
I must have stumbled upon some form of super fertilizer. Burp.
I feel amazing.
Very small fortress. Very small fortress.
Oh gosh. Ah.
He wants to grow up too.
No, stay small.
Roll a grappling check.
Look what you've done! Look what you've done, you madman!
I mean, this could also be actually really amazingly beneficial if used in the right ways. I'm gonna bottle some of the residue up in a potion, in like just a vial.
Very good. Very interesting indeed.
Are you kidding? Yes, this is interesting. This could actually...
I love this. This is my favorite thing to do.
And now the tree man is actually.
Treeman is actually big now. So large.
Look what you've done, Owlman.
After I've bottled some up, I want to like do an Arcana check on Tree Man to see if this is permanent or if it's just some kind of effect.
Yeah, roll it.
Right, let's see. Skills, knowledge,
There's a
Arcana.
bunch of giant mushroom men just bumbling around in the fortress.
It seems I cannot give you. I have 30
What do I
strength, and I
deduce?
cannot put more.
Oh well. Is it possible there? You can like get a miscellaneous.
I'm gonna cast Implant Urge on the owl.
Okay, what do you want to try to do?
I want to make him walk into the thing he created to show him what he's done.
Okay.
Well, what do I do for a impassable?
What is the DC? It's like a miscellaneous thing.
It's a will partial save.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, he failed.
He walks into it. Oh, I guess this seems reasonable enough. And he melts. It's just a pile of goo on the floor.
What the fuck, Ray?
Did you just do?
What the fuck?
And you see the pile of
Oh,
goo, you see the pile of goo
man
bubbling
is
around
gone.
him. You see like steam coming from it. What by the gods?
Well, this has escalated. Good one.
What the fuck?
I don't actually think I have any spells that can help with this.
And it starts moving a little bit.
Oh no!
is it now an ooze? Is the owl man ooze man?
Who's bad?
I'll say. What happened?
Afraid does you want to arrive at this moment?
Archimedes?
Well, I can't feel my arms or legs.
Well, that might be because an Orn tears off a bit of her cape, which turns into a mirror and shows him.
Oh, I can't see. What is everybody?
That's a.
Where am I?
Right, stop moving around. Stop.
Okay.
How do you explain this?
I feel kind of free.
Well, that is because whatever you managed to create, the super fertilizer has made you into an ooze. There's no other way to really say
You,
this.
Owlman is fertilizer man now.
I'd say.
Does Treeman want to eat the fertilizer man?
Oh, what's this? And it starts. It seems to start taking a bite out of the chair. Very delicious.
Stop that.
Why? Is that tasty?
No, that's not food.
Everyone just seems to stare at this thing that's happening.
I'm gonna try and go to where he had his lab set up and try and sift through his notes for anything that could revert polymorph. Any potion that could do that. That's all I have at this point, because I don't have
This
any
is
revert
amazing.
polymorph spells.
What is this?
That would be a chair.
Oh, chairs are delicious.
Was I sure?
I don't know how to react to this. Ever since you guys got here, weird things have started happening. Mayhaps you should move along and
Gaius
get
came
your
here?
weird owl person with you.
I mean, I'm gonna try and lead Archimedes to his,
You gonna put a leash on this cube?
No, just try and vocally
There's
guide
something
him.
I really want to do right now, Frey.
What's that?
I want to cast Mind Swap on him.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Sure.
I cast Mind Swap.
He's an sentient ooze, which actually sort of works.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna roll another one. No way he's gonna succeed, but, you know.
Yeah, it's a 25. We'll see.
Watch him resist it now.
Well, I mean, he rolled a 5 last time. So it's impossible for him to succeed.
Failure.
Considering he's a -2 modifier to will,
Oh,
he's not going to roll a 25.
well, that's amazing. Well, he fails. And, you are an ooze now.
Yay!
I say. What? I just grew taller.
Can I control the use?
You're blind, but you have tremor sense.
Oh, who is who now?
This is getting weirder and weirder.
Right, well, in which case, I turn to not Mosfy. Archimedes, do you have any potions that can revert polymorph to any extent?
I might be able to do something
Blimp.
like that.
Blimp.
Well, you can see the urgency and what has happened, so
Blimp.
I'll try and help out as best I can, but let's try and do
Can
this now.
you not eat the dwarves?
Back off me. Someone. Alright, roll dexterity.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go right here.
Alright, I think it's time we put this ooze in something. A barrel, maybe.
Blimp. Blimp.
Alright, so he's gonna
That
roll this-
ooze looks delicious.
You know?
You know?
Just gonna try and help Archimedes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the tree's chasing around the ooze. Blimp.
Mining is fun.
Ah,
I'll give him Fortune Hex for his... I don't know, whatever he's trying to look for.
Blimp. Blimp.
I'll
It's
need,
give up at this.
I think I'll need a bit of that ooze.
You were calling for me, the ooze?
Can I pick off a bit of the ooze with Mage Hand?
Blimp.
Yeah.
Blimp. Blimp.
Do that then.
So how long does the mind swap last? Permanent? You know, this body has quite a lot of memories that I can access.
That's not true.
Magic?
That's not how mind swap works.
Magic?
Nope.
Special abilities?
Nope.
Gemstone? Yes.
I mean, it's not like you can really use that. It's just kind of part of you.
Well, it doesn't seem to want to connect.
Also, wouldn't it be connected to me, technically, still?
It's sort of like... Seems confused.
Yeah. So, it lasts an hour per level.
Enough of this!
So 16 hours.
Foolishness.
17
Fix
hours.
this mess, says the Dwarven King.
That's what we're trying to do. But everybody's getting distracted by one means or another. Right, so bit of the use.
Yep.
I think we should be 17. Because we had a ton of XP last time that leveled me up.
Alright. Well, this is clearly not... This doesn't happen a lot. I've never experienced this sort of thing in a century.
That is to be expected.
Brock and Sindri could fix whatever just happened.
Blimp.
I somehow doubt that they're
It's
just
very
blacksmiths,
fun to
but
be an ooze for you.
I have a
It's
question.
like you're in a sensory deprivation tank.
Blimp.
I have a question.
Wait.
What happens if the ooze gets touched by Hand of Midas? Does Hand of Midas get destroyed, or does the ooze turn into golden ooze?
You wanna find
probably
out?
not the time to test it.
Blimp.
Would I even be able to teleport an ooze?
Blimp.
Alright, so he starts mixing up some kind of Just keep the ooze away.
I thought you needed me.
Well, we needed a bit. Just pinch a bit of ooze off with Mage Hand.
Ow. It doesn't hurt. It just feels like you're poked a bit. Where did that come from? Ah.
Yep.
Alright, it's time to... Alright.
I feel like you're way too prepared for this.
I'm very prepared for this. Let's see here. Let's roll percentile dice here.
Any way I can help with that, or make the chance an Arcana check, a craft check,
Alright, so
spellcraft
roll-
maybe.
Whoever wants to do it, you can roll a D100.
Just a straight D100.
Yep.
Normally you'd roll a 0 to 9 and a D10.
Yes. 1D100. Uh-oh.
86. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay. Okay. Um. Um.
That's a good sound.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna.
Oh no, what have I done?
Uh. Uh. Okay, the ooze starts forming into a humanoid shape, and you see like from the ooze, like a naked winged creature appear,
Wow.
like a like blue elf with wings, with like downward sloping ears, and like a Klingon sort of forehead. So
5.
roll a just flip a coin.
Who was that to?
All right.
Roll a d2.
Yeah, D2.
Should I? All right.
It's a what the hell was that?
I don't know. It was fudge.
You
I
can
don't know what that means.
I am the one who fudges rolls around here. So, this appears to be a male. Roll a knowledge arcana?
Yeah. What appears to have happened? That was a terrible roll.
It's a Strix.
Just a very funky looking Strix.
Strix are blue, weird. They have like weird feet as well, don't they?
I mean, I think they're essentially owl kanku.
They're not owls. That's Skyrynx.
I think I can swap back mind swap any time, right? Potentially.
So you see a nude, rather tall-looking sky elf with blue skin. Like, oh dear, it covers their eyes. Oh no, I will never get that image away from my head. Oh God.
Minor creation clothes.
Oh God. It gets like a loincloth. Oh God.
Well,
What is even happening in my fortress?
that is a very good idea.
Boop.
For Archimedes?
I'm still in this woman's body.
Ah.
Frey has muted his mic.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Wait, what? How? Why did I do that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you see that. Like, so you have sight now.
Hello, I'm back.
So what happens is Archimedes turns the ooze into a Strix.
An actual Strix, or just still like oozy and whatnot?
Not oozy, since solid.
Well, I mean,
Roll a reflex save, Musty.
no.
What's his role? Because I don't have his stats, right? Or I do have his stats.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
One sec. I'm not sure if I have his stats. Mind swap's complicated.
Because you're about to trip because you're really not really used to the
I know.
body. So this wings is flapping around like, oh, whoa, and you're standing on like weird, I don't know, what do you call those feet?
Talons.
Claws.
Like
Their paws almost.
gargoyle sort of almost feet, like dog foot, sort of, I don't know.
Can you roll the reflex for me?
I'll do rolling a d1.
So it's. Could I theoretically coach him how to walk with these legs and use the wings, seeing as they seem
well,
the
he's
same?
about to whoop.
Just eat shit.
A bunch of freaking cups just fly all over the place, and there's like a gust of wind blowing up in each direction.
Well, now you're not just an owl.
Well, did you cancel the swap?
No,
Well, you are.
I don't think I can.
Well, you are a Strix right now. Bye.
Right, let me see if I can help out with basic movement for now, I guess.
So you feel a little dizzy, mothsy, as you're looking
Yeah.
around, and
I can't control the sticks.
you feel like, I don't know, how would you describe? You feel taller. Like you've grown like
There we go.
a head taller. This is.
Ugh.
The wings are also probably a weird feeling.
Yeah, you have wings as well. You feel like a weird protrusion coming from your back. You flex a little and like wings start, moving around. A little twitchy right now as you look around, and dust is
Ugh.
collects everywhere. And stop that! Just
Bleh.
oh yeah, roll a fortitude save.
It's all his stats, isn't it?
It's your stats.
With mind swap?
Yeah.
I guess. Nope.
Bleh. Vomit.
Bleh.
You've
Alrighty,
just
well,
reincarnated into a Strix, and you're losing your gut, like from your mouth, and it's like, there's vomit everywhere.
Bleh.
Maybe switch it the
Bleh.
mind thing now, perhaps.
Oh God, not this! Just get out of here! Just, get some water, and do some. So I'll say an hour passes, and like the time from the switching.
Ooh, gold.
You touch the gold.
Yeah.
Wait back 1 second.
You touch the gold, and nothing happens.
Ooh.
Finding a way at the tunnel.
I go and take a look at the giant tree.
You take a look at the giant tree.
What is it? You're no longer ooze?
No ooze.
What are you?
I don't know.
Ye.
Owl man.
No, I'm just gonna get some air. Open up. Open up the window.
Owl man.
So, what do you want to do next? As your new Trix owl body. I'll say if you want to time skip to when you swap back, you may. Yorn is still in the mines digging away, and he comes back to a weird display.
Ah,
Good old work done, Yorn. We managed to do a lot of things today. And the miners come back.
indeed.
It's like, what the heck?
That's
What is going on here? And they see the mushrooms on the
oh
walking around.
dear. By Odin's beard, what the fuck happened there?
And you don't see you see a weird
A
creature,
lot, actually.
a weird winged creature, and you see a distinct lack of Archimedes.
So, what happened to the owl person and who's
Mossy, you're back to your normal body.
Wait, am I?
Yep.
Nice. Oh! I fall to the ground. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad I'm back.
I say, this is very mysterious and strange indeed.
Well, you have hands now.
I've always had hands. They were
I never paid enough attention to you.
They were just under the feathers.
At least you're not under the weather.
Ha, ha, ha. Hello, Yorn Brumwood. I am Archimedes. Some weird things have happened when you were gone.
oh dear.
And the tree is also big now.
I am a little bit better with motion. I take longer steps.
I think I need some air. I'm going.
Trees are not quite so bad as motion, you know.
I want out of here, says the newly reincarnated Archimedes.
How much trouble did he cause the dwarves this time? All of it.
Be careful not to fly.
Oh yes, I can fly quite well now.
I believe I can fly.
So, how do you want to? What do you want to do now?
I'm gonna just let this incident pass by. I'm gonna go to the chief.
Ah, welcome back. Don't question this event. This is just a thing now.
Uh-huh. Well, I believe the tunnels are they done?
Yep.
Well, you're done for the day. There's still a lot of things you can do, but like the general layout has been made for the new fortress, potentially.
Okay. I've helped the miners quite a bit.
We actually managed to connect the old troll place with the fortress, and you've like cleared out the tunnels and like filled them up with stones and stuff.
So, do I have knowledge that the Bifrost is connected to this road?
You may or may not be true.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Do you mind giving me a room?
A room, yes, of course. And you get a room.
Thank you.
Here then. You can decide what to put in this room, however you like. Actually, you all get rooms.
Yay.
Each of you get a room. Yeah. You can put whatever you like in the rooms.
I invite all the mushrooms.
Oh.
We're gonna have a mushroom party.
There's a room there.
Where?
Is
By
there
the
a
way,
bar? Is there a bar somewhere down here so we can drink?
There is lots of beer that is available to
Yeah.
drink.
I invite all the mushrooms to go hang out and drink.
Oh yes. They eagerly follow.
I want to lead a drunken sing along.
oh dear. Frey, you remember the weapon it sent me? The sword?
Yes.
You mind telling me the stats later?
Can I invite the tree as well to my drunken sing along?
That's the wrong one.
Tree, would you like to come join us?
What are you doing, anyway?
We're gonna hang out with the mushrooms and get drunk.
Is it weird that I drink with my feet?
Nope. I think the mushrooms
Okay.
drink like that too. Oh, hello?
Okay.
Hey there.
Shirororo.
Frey.
So you head to the bar.
Where is the bar?
So what do human people drink?
Mushroom juice.
What?
Oh, just kidding.
What?
That's cannibalism.
That was a joke.
Oh, funny joke.
Drink water.
Human people.
Mead served here. John, do you hear some music being played? There's some dwarven bar. It goes through.
I'm alone. I imagine I'm alone in my room. Alone.
Oh yeah, you are.
I call to Heimdall. Heimdall?
Bring Yorn here.
I invite all the dwarves.
Yorn.
Can I go find out where the trolls are, by the way, and invite them? Or the goblins, or whatever.
You could try.
Alright. I want to go find the goblins.
I go pick
I take
Yorn
one of the
up
I
and
take the
put her
most
here.
the friendliest mushroom and try and find a goblin to go hang out.
Okay, you're gonna fucking get dwarf goblins inside the dwarf fortress and have an illegal rave, the Great Bend.
Yeah.
You can have a bender inside the fortress.
I'm gonna pick Yorn up from his room. Literally.
Yeah. So I go and try and find where the goblins are.
Alright, so roll a
What
search
in the
check.
world?
Search.
Yeah, like
Perception.
a perception check, and you can take 10 if you like.
Perception. There you go.
This is great.
And take 10, you mean like add 10?
Yeah, just 10 plus your perception if you like.
Ah, okay. So that's 32.
32. The goblins seem to have run off into caverns in many areas, but you do see tracks that you can follow. Ah, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick Yorn up, by the way.
You get a knock on the door.
No. No. Heimdall, where?
Yes, or I will break the door.
You know what? You can try, but I'll be gone as soon as you do. And Jorn blinks to one of the corners on the roof and tries to remain there.
You're gonna hide inside, like, you stretch your arms out so you're, like, hidden above.
Yeah,
Is
yes.
a stealth check. This is great.
Do I roll a strength check and break the door?
I call out as loud as I can to hear the goblins. Like, hey!
Try to roll a strength check
anyone
to
here?
break the door.
You can try, yeah.
Door's unlocked.
You open the door with a bang.
Or let me.
A lot of people seem to be joining the party in the mess hall.
Do I get any response to my call?
Yes. But not
So is there a
what you
goblin I
would-
can talk to?
But you don't get the response you thought you would get.
What do you mean?
Okay, where exactly? Let's see. Let's put like a thing here.
Oh dear.
Did I?
Not see me.
Okay, now I am here. Good. I thought I was still muted.
Oh yeah, you're the three man.
Oh, I don't see him. I'll go break any other door, I guess, to find him.
So you'll start yelling for goblins.
Yep.
Yep. And yeah, you can roll a perception check to perception check.
Okay.
Well, that was a perception check. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Ah, there it is. Ah. Right, I'm just gonna roll this. D20. Roll initiative.
Really?
Yes.
I'm just saying hello.
You can say hello in initiative.
Okay. Ah, there it is. Let's see. Initiative. There we go. Plus. So you went, let's see, how far into the caverns? Reckon, like near the troll
Enough
cave, I
to
guess.
call them. Yeah, I guess.
That's like Let me just get the red. So you had plus 11. This. There it is. Good. 7 plus 5. Fucking. Slightly higher than yours. So this entity is going to go before you. You get a shiver down your spine as before. Let's see here. before anything happens. Let's see if it succeeds or not. The 1d20 plus. Okay, there we go. Was you flat-footed, AC?
What's he gonna try to do to me?
You're telling you're flat-footed AC, armor class.
18.
Yeah, 1 above. So you feel something pierce your skin as you take What is 20 plus? So this is just the first damage. God damn it. Yeah, that's the initial damage. Yeah, I'm sorry, but there we go. And then this.
It's goblins.
It's not.
Oh, fuck.
39 damage.
You got sneak attacked by a rogue level 20.
Ruh-roh.
Do you mind?
And roll me a fortitude save.
Can I at least talk to this thing?
Roll I make it at first attack, so walking into the dark.
Just trying to figure out why it's attacking me.
Talk
You see
to
a
him in your own
you
time.
see a robed figure, and you hear like a weird breathing, like a muffled breath, as you are being stabbed by what appears to be a
Friendly dude.
similar weapon to yours. You make it.
Oh. That's not good.
You make it. You're not
Yep.
affected by that ability.
What ability?
And now, that was the prize round. He's gonna take a 5-foot step back over here.
Do you mind?
But I'm not saying anything. Am I supposed to not say?
Let's see here. And it casts a spell. And darkness it shrouds the area.
Isn't it already dark?
Well, this is the spell darkness. So you suddenly become stabbed by some sort of assailant, and you quickly look behind you, and you see a shape of a man, you think, wearing strange clothes and a mask, and it steps slightly sideways and casts incantations, and the room is filled with enchanted darkness. Now it's your turn.
Can I just talk to him?
Hey. I try.
Sir? Excuse me.
You don't see anything.
Well, I know I don't see anything, Frey, but I'm trying to talk to him. Sir?
He doesn't respond.
God damn it.
I mean, you can try to roll for something. Like possibly a diplomacy or a bluff or...
Can I just roll diplomacy and then
Sure.
try and talk to him?
Knowledge local? Do you have that?
No.
Anything lore related to Aslanti?
I have 8 knowledge local, I guess.
I'll give you a bonus of like 5 because you're local
Okay.
of that area.
That was my diplomacy check before, by the way. So 20 knowledge and 40 diplomacy.
All right, 40 diplomacy. You hear like the heavy breathing of this person. You have meddled in affairs that you should not have, lass.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You are in opposition of the grand plan, and you must be eliminated.
I mean, I could just kind of stop doing whatever you want me to do. I don't really know what you're on about.
You're very... The path that led you here is incompatible with the future.
I mean, it could be compatible. I don't know where you've come to this idea that I can't...
Mage priest sympathizer. And you see a ruby crystal light sort of like shining in the dark.
Yeah. I mean, do you mind? Like, what's your issue? You can just talk this out.
No.
By the way, Frey,
Yeah.
but my character is like right now searching for Yorn everywhere. What are the chances he ends up there?
Well, this you may or may not have a chance to see what's going on, but you do see the weapon, however.
Can I see him?
I guess you have concealment. He has got partial concealment.
So why'd you have to attack me? You could have just like done anything else.
My master has sent me to end you.
Yeah, that seems a bit much.
And he swings his blade towards you. Ooh. Now is full AC.
21.
Oh, he misses. Swoosh. The crystal blade glances slightly near your head, and a piece of your hair falls down as it like starts burning.
That was quite rude.
I know Joachim still lives.
All
You're
right.
sent to find him, or you're not.
So who's your master?
That is none of your concern.
What's the mollusk muscles?
Now is your turn.
Did you work for that Moloch guy?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
You 100% sure?
So you're not gonna attack him?
I'm just talking to him. He just keeps attacking me.
So roll.
Can I sense motive on whether he's lying about Moloch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that fortitude save was save or die, by the way. So I was lucky.
Oh, Jesus!
He can't use it again in a while because you have to be like unaware.
God damn it!
I completely forgot
Does
the
that
helmet
work?
could have helped.
Do you even draw your weapon?
I have not drawn a weapon. No,
Well, he's trying to kill you. You can.
I understand that, but does he work for Moloch?
You don't know.
That was my sense motive check.
Oh, he has to roll a bluff. All right, I'll try. No. All right, let's see here. Bluff. That's 20.
God damn it!
You're about to have an awesome epic duel.
I don't want to fight him. I just want to talk. I don't know why he has to be such an ass.
Well,
Because assassins always are.
I was sent here to kill you. Why do you not resist? Do you wish
to I just want to talk, man. I mean, if you can tell me what you want and then kill me. I mean, if you're gonna kill me anyways, why don't you just talk to me?
Where is the traitor hidden?
Like I said, I have no idea what you're on about. So if you want to get information out of me, I can give you that information, and then you can be on your way. But if you just try and kill me and just say things I don't understand, it's not really helping your cause.
Then surrender, and I will capture you.
I have not done anything to you. I'm just chilling here. I'm cooperating. You're trying to kill me.
Perhaps I can extract some knowledge from you once we get back
Sure.
to Aslanti.
I mean, you can do it here.
No. Alright, so he's gonna try and grab you.
I wouldn't do that, sir.
He's gonna try and grab you.
He takes damage.
Oh, yeah, because you have freaking He doesn't know that, because it's very dark. So
I'm like, sir, stop, don't do it. I don't know.
He's trying to grab you.
24.
Oh, he meets it.
Oh.
So he succeeds and takes the damage.
He's still... Yeah.
Do you have reactive armor? What the hell?
I have studded leather with spikes on it.
Fucking groovy.
It does a lot of it does a bit of damage. It's like 5 damage or something, I think.
Well, this is going on right now. You guys are just partying down there. It's great.
Hey, I was just
It's great. Over
Can
there.
I just talk to him again, by the way?
Well, he's grabbed you.
I mean, we were just having a party. If you want to come join us.
Yorn calls out to Heimdall.
You want to come to our party? We were just having some mead, hanging out. I was gonna get the goblins. I mean,
don't try to.
You want to come with me?
You're coming with me.
I'm not trying to stall. I'm just kind of chilling.
Ow!
I mean, this. Yeah, I told you not to.
Damage.
I was looking at what it was.
Yeah. Well, since you're cooperating, it's either dead or alive. I guess alive will do. I can't
Uh,
get through this massive layer of stone, you know.
Stones are not so good with motion.
I mean, sure, I see an entrance somewhere. You want me to
Yeah, it's 5 damage.
direct the beam, the Bifrost there? I mean, I could if you want.
what? What? Hold on. You're gonna have to repeat that.
There's an old entrance somewhere. Do you wish me to direct it there? I can't really.
It's
Ah.
5 damage, by the way.
He takes 5 damage. Ow.
Where could that entrance be?
Do you remember there was a sealed entrance to the surface somewhere?
Oh. Well, I don't have time to go back to the entrance.
Yeah. So can I heal the wounds that I've caused to him?
You could try.
All right. He's like, hey,
Putting a lot of
let me
faith
take a
on
look at
this
your hands.
assassin.
Friendly assassin happening. I mean, he tried to kill you and murder you. A little
I know. So let me take a look at your hands, sir. Looks like you
Stop
might have
it.
hurt yourself.
No, you're my prisoner now. And he tries to.
But you're hurt.
He puts you in manacles. Just come with me.
Can I get out of the
Handle?
Can I get out of the manacles?
You're being awfully friendly to someone who just tried to kill you.
Can I get out of the manacles, Faye?
Well, if you resist putting on the manacles, yes.
No, I just want to get out of them after it's on.
After it's on, you could roll a strength check.
Is it not escape artist?
No. Manacles are...
Yeah, escape artist also works with manacles. I mean, as long as it's.
Alright, I'll see what it is. It's strength check.
God damn it!
Your rolls
Yeah,
today,
the DC
goodness.
DC is higher for escape artists, but strength set is lower.
That was my escape artist check.
Fail. And
Really?
He drags you out to the light. Just come on, you.
I can fit your hands.
No.
Bjorn
Come on.
begins walking
He starts,
towards the
like,
entrance.
picking out some kind of chalk from his bag. Starts drawing into like the wall, and you see like the lines that he draws sort of like light up, and he pushes the block of stone inwards, and a door opens.
Can I start erasing the chalk?
You have got manacles on.
Like, well, I don't care.
Roll a. I guess you can try. Like, it's gonna be difficult.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
No.
DC 30 sleight of hand, sure. All right, now we're gonna get you back to Aslanti. Oh, like what the hell? I thought I just drew there. Gonna try again. Toss there again. You can try. You keep doing it over and over again.
I think it.
What's going on here? Is it what the hell? Huh. Malfunctioning. Alright.
This assassin must be so confused.
Ray, let me do my thing.
You go towards the entrance.
Just buying time.
I swear to the gods, this used to work before. Hold on.
We might have to go there
It's a
directly
little
then.
embarrassing.
The cave doesn't work very well.
Just-
The rocks seem to resist magic.
Yeah. He starts giving. Yeah, he starts putting on like a comm. And start talking like, yeah, sir, this appears to be some fun malfunction of the things you gave me. Yeah. Yeah, I got her. No, she's alive. Oh, that's better, is it? Well, that's good to know. Well, my boss apparently wants you alive now, so that's good for you.
While he was talking on the comm, could I attempt to escape again?
Oh, yeah, roll escape artist. Oh, let's see here if we make it. Come on.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Sorry, it's really slow.
What's your bonus to it?
21.
Are all,
I mean,
you're all well.
as he's
Oh.
talking, you manage to escape. And he's like, yeah, sure, I got her. And you thorough stealth check. Yep. Pretty sure.
Oh, I think my
I'm the
stealth actually really
best-
good.
I'm the best person for this job. Trust me. She's not getting away.
He's gonna
from
get
me.
fucking fired.
She's not getting away from me easily.
Oh my god.
Oh, he fails. Trust me, this is completely under control, sir. If I just slink away. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm getting a promotion, am I? Oh, that's good. Oh,
Hey, just head back to where I was.
you head back.
I go back to the party.
Where was I? Ah! You hear it from the tunnels echoing. Come back here, you! Oh, bloody hell. I've been compromised! And you hear, like, yelling from the caves, Jorn.
What?
And
Handel, I'll talk to you later. Just let Odin know that I might be able to stop Suter. And I begin running towards.
Where am I in the middle of this?
in the tavern partying.
No, I was searching for Jon.
Oh, you go out in the caverns as well.
Yeah.
You go back, and you see sort of nonchalantly walking like nothing happened, sort of thing, I guess. Unless that's the normal thing.
No, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Like, yeah, that's easy. You must be sort of walking around the taverns like nothing happened.
Where'd the yelling come from?
You talking to me?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I don't. What, yelling?
Oh, there you are, Jon. I was looking.
Fuck it.
Let's go to the
Jorn keeps
party.
moving. He blinks.
There's this.
My feet are cold.
Meanwhile, Orn is behind the bar actually mixing drinks with prestidigitation and shit.
I can't believe I just barely made the sleight of hand check twice.
He gave him the slip.
The 1-2.
An assassin must be so utterly just fucking baffled.
It's like, where the fuck did he go?
He suddenly
Right
bumps
here.
into
This
Jorn.
person.
I have to take you
I
down.
swear he
Gets
was
fucking
right here.
destroyed.
And you are questioning my decisions to not attack him.
Like, at first she doesn't retaliate. She gives herself over, and then she runs away. Who the fuck is this person? Where are they making me go after? What the fuck?
Like, he hits the initial attack, and he goes to attack again. He misses. He grabs me, hurts himself, puts me in cuffs, tries to escape through a portal that doesn't work, and then I slip away.
And I was bumping into one of the strongest people in our party. Today is not his day.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a fun time.
Well, you can have a fun time if he comes to the party with a tree.
Yeah, I invited him.
He was just a grump.
He was a grump. See, I don't do much damage, so fighting him made no sense.
Well, don't you have 17 different ways to put him to sleep or unconsciousness?
Yeah, but
As in
all
the
of the
first?
characters that Frey ever makes have, like, free will.
That's also fair, but it's worth a try.
Like, if I cast a spell against him and he makes a will save, then he knows that I'm resisting and will try and kill me.
Yeah, I've tried to kill you because, no hard feelings.
No, but Frey, all I'm saying is all of my spells are will save, and all of your characters tend to have ridiculously high will.
Well, that one was reasonable. If you tried.
Yeah. What I was gonna do was find out if he worked for Moloch and then damn his memory of Moloch.
I mean, he works for Wallach, of course.
You can roll a... Actually, you wouldn't know anything about it too much, but you can roll a...
I don't know that much about Moloch. You guys do, but
No, this is not about...
You can roll a
it's
Moloch.
Intelligence check.
roll a Moloch check.
Lore Moloch.
Intelligence check.
Check if you're
Yeah,
Warlock.
Jorn, Blanc.
I'm already back in the bar,
Blanc.
so
Yeah, so you're just partying hard.
we're just chilling. I get drunk.
Jorn blinks away and begins walking towards the void, towards the sound of the yelling.
Roll a
Moss
perception
becomes
check.
back and gets really drunk.
I'm just gonna mix up some fucking top tier cocktails.
This is what happens when an alpha is not around. You're just partying and weird stuff happening.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
So yeah, does Jorn bump into the person in the tunnel?
Well, you may or may not. It's gonna.
Do you want to craft for that alcohol tier?
What was it? I found some very, very comfy socks, so I'm no longer freezing to death. So, what was the check?
Though I asked if they would like one for some top tier alcohol
Jorn,
or
what was it? What was the check?
cocktails.
No, I just blunk away from
See
chamber.
anything?
Don't see anything.
You see some like dark mist sort of evaporating. However,
Begin walking towards the mist and reach my hand into it.
well, it started to disappear. It's sort of like soot hanging in the air. Like, huh?
Anyone there? Hello?
You hear a pebble,
Strange.
like a sound of a pebble being like bouncing around through the caverns in the distance.
The kicking rock against the wall in frustration.
I go there. I begin running there. Actually,
Damn it.
I'm gonna sneak over.
Yep.
Yarn's gonna start to sneak up on the sounds
See,
of the kicking.
You find a pebble on the ground.
Finds a pebble in the cave?
What? What's
You think you've just fallen for the oldest trick in stealthing, throwing a pebble and then have the guard follow the noise.
Yarn blinks back down the tunnel.
Whatever was here, you think probably long gone.
I know, but Yorn gives up and blinks back towards.
Guess it must have been the wind. Captain Gale, starting to see things, I am. By the 9, here's Dab.
I've heard of those.
Dark elves, yes. You go back to the party or something. Huh, that was weird.
No, I'll just go back to the entrance. Where
79
the
stealth.
I'm still chasing.
no way I would have seen him.
Yeah.
Not in
I
the
don't think
middle of
any
the
one of us can see him.
Yeah.
Also through the
I mean, why do you think Musty got jumped by him?
Yeah. That was without.
Yorn gives up.
Does Yorn get back to the bar?
Yeah, he goes back to the bar. It's like, welcome.
Oh no, I'm going to the entrance. Fuck that. I'm not.
You pass the dragon who's still sleeping. Snoring.
Oh, who's the healer, by the way? Because I would like some healing.
I am Hida.
All right. Can I go over to you?
Where are
Talk.
you?
I'm in the bar. I'm just drinking.
Where am I?
I don't know where you are.
Yorn takes out 5 days worth of rations and keeps it in for the dragon.
I have been looking for Arlessa, so where am I right now?
You see the
Um,
nostrils sort of flare up.
I
as you
can
put-
do emergency healing if need be.
You see the nostrils flare up as you put rations next to it.
Yeah, I speak up at the bar and I'm like, "Hey guys,
Hey,
I
does
just
anyone
come.
know how to heal wounds?"
I just come back to the bar, giving up on uncertain person.
Well, LF is usually the head for that, but I
Yorn
can
is
spend some
bored.
energy for that.
Yeah, does anyone know how to
Oh,
heal wounds?
I know how to.
Ah, well, even better.
Does anyone ask how I got these wounds?
I was gonna say, how
No,
did you
no,
manage
you
to get
just tripped on some wind.
Yeah, they're burn marks,
Yeah,
actually.
I've got like a
Actually, the first one
Are they-
wasn't from a burn mark. The first one was just a stab. Stab!
they have like a big stab in my back.
Yeah, it's not looking very pretty. It's kind of...
Who attacked you? What?
It's a very...
How did this happen?
Vicious looking wound that seems to be,
Yeah.
like, precisionally cut, like, almost
Uh,
like...
somehow, somehow you only didn't notice.
How
By the way.
did this happen, Musfy?
Well, you know how I went to look for the goblins, so I was going to invite them to the party.
Right?
We're gonna invite goblins over to the party, says one of the dwarves. He's putting
Yeah.
out there. Why?
I don't know. Why not?
Cast heal serious wounds on him.
They're literal ruffians and rogues that will steal all and ruin everything.
Isn't that what dwarves do?
What?
What?
Not a racial comment. Yeah.
Do you not take gold from people?
They take gold from the earth.
Yeah.
The
It
dragon
belongs to the
too.
earth.
Well, no, it belongs to fighters keepers. Losers keepers.
Yeah, I think that's what the goblins think as well. Just saying.
Well, they're stupid.
All right.
I don't
Alright.
like goblins around here. Suspicious.
I
looking.
figured. But
Cast
I mean,
cure serious wounds on.
would there be anything bad if you guys ended up getting along with the goblins? Like, what's the problem with that?
Racist looking dwarves looking at you. A very racist looking face.
I don't know. I just thought. I mean, you guys like beer, right? Or
Oh yeah,
alcohol?
I love beer.
Yeah, and don't goblins also like alcohol?
Well, when they're drunk, they'll piss all over the fort and make a mess. Well, that you did that last week. Shut up! Why? Your mother was a boar. What? How dare you? I'll show you. And they get on the
Orn
table.
would like to duck.
Oi! Oh, bar fight! And it starts throwing kegs at people, and it bounces off the.
Orn
mining
would like to
helmet.
sneak away. Holy shit.
It bounces on the mining helmet like cling. Some teeth start falling on the floor. Bar fight! And you see like a very drunk-looking dwarf with a mohawk. Like he gets a barrel and starts throwing it like on it, like cracking it on his head as it like puts beer in his head. And he runs around everywhere. Regular afternoon, evening, day for a dwarf.
Suppose.
Yeah, there's a bar fight now in full flight, in full.
Well, Orn will retire for the night.
Trees will not.
The
Doing-
bars
Who
are
is
dodging
someone
things.
still healing my wounds or?
Yeah, I
what's
just
going
cured. I just casted cure serious wounds on him.
on? Okay.
The bards are just dodging projectile, freaking tankards, and like jumping up and down. Whoop! Oh, the reflex saves, guys.
Oh god.
So this is the campfire session.
I don't try to dodge anything.
What's my reflex? Here we go. I have really good will save. That's it.
Surprisingly, I have really good fortitude.
Yeah, kobolds eat
Because
everything.
kobolds have a really silly feat which lets them add a mental score to their
Trey,
fort.
I really appreciate how my rolls started getting really good when I actually needed them. Like I rolled like a million and one today,
You
and then when I need to escape,
You just dance around a flagon of ale. Whoop. I mean, it's pretty. Music is surprisingly still going quite well, despite the lots of stuff. Did you leave the tavern?
Yeah, Orin would like to just sneakily run
You
away.
see a mushroom with
Go back to the room.
tankards of ale on his feet. He's walking around. Oh, good.
Tomorrow's gonna be interesting.
Did we skip to the morning?
Bunch of drunken mushrooms.
Alright, let's skip to morning. You go to bed. Roll,
Hey,
let's
hello there.
Roll what?
There's a particularly beautiful looking mushroom the tree falls in love with.
There's one who hasn't done it.
Each of you roll will.
Oh god. Is this for
What about
drunkenness?
the one?
This was something else.
What save, Frey?
I will save after you fall asleep.
All of us?
Yeah.
Alright then.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, it's a
Not
2.
Fine.
Great.
Orin has nightmares. And I'll get into detail about them.
Oh, I rolled twice a 3.
So essentially right now what I'm doing, I'm pretty much in the cold playing D&D. Because that's how I can think better. I need the cold to think properly.
My old
See.
20 is bucked up. Let me restart.
The Drogon and I?
The page.
Huh? Drogon?
I don't know.
Dragon.
What about the dragon?
I was at the entrance while I was giving rations to the dragon, and then I was gonna leave to do.
Well, I'm gonna.
That was really loud.
What was it?
You're giving rations to a dragon?
What was loud?
The wolf howling. Unless that
Yes,
was.
I know
My
it's
roll 20
stupid,
fucking up.
but you know,
Wait, you have
It's
roll
dragon.
20 on high volume? Oh yeah.
I think reloading it
the
just
volume
lagged it up.
that turns on the volume when you reload it.
Well then.
So you get a dream, Orn. You're walking around a desert, but the desert is made of gold coins. There's just an ocean of it as far as the eye can see. And the edges of the desert seems to be shrouded in darkness. And you see a massive lake. You see a glow in the distance, like a light.
Can I discern anything about it?
You step towards it. You're not dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Step towards the light, and as you get closer, you see a large lake of lava. But
Ooh,
as
not
you
fun.
approach closer, it seems to be molten gold, just pouring out of the walls.
Somewhat more fun.
And you see something moving inside the pool. The water, the liquid is disturbed. And as you see the shape of a head larger than anything you've ever seen, you wake up.
Well then. I'm gonna guess that was... What's his face, the Lenorm?
Possibly. Dragon nightmares, come on, grab your dragons. We'll be best friends in the world. Alright. Right, and the rest of you seem to be sleeping rather well.
That certainly doesn't bode well.
Could have been a freakish nightmare. Could have been a coincidence. But who knows? The gods work in mysterious ways. And the gods of dreams also work in mysterious ways.
Amma.
no.
Yeah, I'm really cold.
Yeah, Yorn is gonna try to talk to Heimdall again.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey,
Can't get the Bifrost through the walls, because it'll wreck everything.
that's fine. One question though.
What's that, eh?
Suture's sword. How much of it is flames?
A lot. Well, we
Would
haven't
you
seen
say?
it. I've seen it, but I've actually seen it, but most people haven't. It's
Well,
quite important.
could you tell me how much of it is made of flames?
Sure.
Give me a
But,
percentage.
well, it's on fire, and it's fiery. It's well, imagine a wildfire burning on a tree. It's sort of surrounded by flames.
What?
What if I can go and kill Suter and destroy his sword?
Well, you could certainly try if you feel brave enough.
I'll be done with the dragon that's in this realm, and then I'll head on to Suter.
Well,
Make
yeah,
sure we can prevent at
I'm
least
certain you
one.
can. You can defeat a dragon.
Oh no, it's not a normal dragon. What are they called?
Lindorm.
Li- It's a Lindor.
Well, best of luck to you. It'll be a fight worthy of your name.
Thank you. I'll make sure to be done with it as soon as possible and get to
Do you want to
Suter.
actually get and have a look at the dragon?
If possible, yes.
Well, I can't. You'll have to see it for yourself. It's currently underneath something, so you can't see it that well. It's like covered
If
in yellow.
if I were to come to you, would I be able to see?
Well, no, you're not me, so
Fair enough.
you could. Well, I see a tunnel and a cave and a large pillar and a mountain of gold. More gold
Hmm.
than you've probably seen in your life. But do not touch the gold.
What's wrong with the gold?
Gold is poisoned.
Didn't we save
Oh,
that?
It was. Do you know the poison?
Well, it's the poison breath of the dragon itself. For this creature do not breathe fire like most things. It breathes a miasma of death.
Would you say you can kill it with fire?
Well, I think it's taking a bath in gold that's melted.
Well, that's a shame. Well, this is valuable information. Thank you. And
Take care. May the
you
All
too.
Father guide you.
If anything happens, immediately call.
You could try and run away. Probably easier, because it's probably not that quick. Seeing as it's probably sleepy and groggy.
Very well.
So, do you want to, like, spy on it?
Uh,
Collect
I'm
info?
gonna go sleep for 2 hours and then go spy on it because that's all the sleep you want.
Basically, there was one thing you were supposed to do. Is you were supposed to get the throne of no, the dwarf king, like the one that was stolen or like was left behind in the thing. That was one of the quests, I guess, or like a mission. It would help
Hmm.
a lot.
Yeah, I imagine while everyone's asleep, I'll go and see if I can fetch it. Do a recon mission.
Everyone is like waking up and at the table eating some breakfast, maybe. The ones who does need to eat.
Oh, well, it's still nighttime, so I haven't even slept. So
Oh,
2 hours is
Oh man, another solo adventure. That's awesome.
hell yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go toward the dragon, yeah.
Do recon.
Dungeoneering or survival checks.
Well, let me sleep my 2 hours first.
Imagine doesn't take that long for you.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and roll survival because that's the best I can do.
Very well.
Yikers!
Alright, let's see here. That was the perfect track, by the way. Because this is literally the dragon theme. The Dragnet theme. Da, da, da. Alright. Well, let's see here. So you walk a great distance and you find a tunnel. And you see some light coming from the tunnel.
Yorn begins to crouch down, try to make less noise, and begins moving slowly
Well,
towards the.
I can let people try and like roll a perception check to wake up and see if Yorn like, I don't know, you know.
I don't
If
think
they hear-
we would know if Yawn is around or not.
Do you see this?
I see the gold. Yep.
There's lots of gold.
Yorn remains stationary and tries to not move a muscle.
You see even further into the place. You see a large glowing lake.
Is there a pebble nearby? Okay.
A pebble.
Yep.
There's a on the bridge. Probably not. But there's
Well, back in the tunnel. I'll just go back a bit
somewhere,
and
sure, yeah.
I'll grab a pebble and begin moving back towards the bridge and drop a pebble into the glowing lake.
Well, it's in the very far distance. In fact, Jorn. It's about.
What is?
The lake is about.
Oh, it's all the way there. Okay, I thought it was under the bridge.
No, under the bridge is just more gold. Mountains of it. Mountains.
It looks like. Does it look golden in color?
In the tunnel. Well, there's a large bridge. There's more things further ahead.
Thorn makes sure there's no traps on the bridge and begins moving a bit more forward.
What was that stealth check? You see a large glowing orb with strange runes on it in the middle of the area.
Roll stealth and perception.
Is that a good stuff? Do you see it? Here it is.
Oh. What language are the runes on it?
It's a runic, just pure base, runic, Norse.
Norse.
Seems to be.
I cannot.
You don't have the arcana, so you wouldn't know anything about it. It's just
Damn it.
weird mumbo jumbo, but
No dragon inside.
no. Roll a perception check, however. You see the gold shifting.
Oh. Which side area of the gold is shifting?
It's sort of some gold pieces sort of like gets launched into the air slightly.
Okay, Yorn tries to take caution and keeps his head.
Do you want to?
The bridge keeps moving on.
Do you want to move? It's very far down, actually. It's about 130 feet down.
Down, like between the
You
bridge
see a
and the
large
gold.
mountain of gold that you possibly could jump to soften the fall.
No, I'm not jumping down there. That's not.
However, you spot something in the very far distance. Inside sort of valley of a rock, you see a horde sort of out of the way. And in the middle of the horde is the throne of Durin and the book of the dwarven race.
Ooh. Where was the movement precisely?
It seems like in the middle of it.
In the middle of that horde.
Not in the middle of that horde, but in the middle of the big area. Here. The movement came from here.
Okay. Yorn is gonna try to take a mental image of this entire place and begins backing up.
You hear the sound of gold being disturbed.
Yorn takes a look back.
You see something moving inside the gold as a shape
Is it gold?
starts emerging from.
Yorn blinks before the shape could see him. Tries to leave no trace.
Let's see here.
Try to peek from the entrance of the tunnel to see.
Smell you. I can hear your heartbeat. Where are you, thief?
Me? Nowhere. See?
And you see. Hold on. You see the largest dragon you have ever seen in your life.
Yorn one-shots it.
Part of a dragon at least, gets
Don't
revealed
watch us.
as you leave. You see a part of the dragon's body just appear from underneath the gold pile.
That's his toe, isn't it?
That
Shit.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm not fighting that thing nowhere.
Where is your?
And you leave.
Yep. Jordan is running for his life.
And you hear a roar in the background as you leave the thing. That was a big dragon.
That was a big dragon, and I know not to fight with that thing unless we have Hand of Might.
Come back.
I feel like you could use the Hand of Midas just to entice the dragon
Come
rather than kill it.
In 5 minutes!
Come back. What do you seek? Come back. Free me. And he's just roaring in frustration.
Yeah, nah. I ain't dealing with him.
Right. So you go back. You see like
Out
a
of breath.
large claw at the exit of the tunnel, but it doesn't seem to be able to exit, as like a force field seems to push it back. And it cries out in frustration.
Okay.
It sounds like a job
Actually,
from Musfy.
Yorn takes out his wailing blade and that claw. He's gonna try to see if he can cut off a piece of it. Yep.
Alright.
He's gonna throw it at it and see if it can cut it in return.
Well, let's see here. It's a very big claw.
Just want to see if I can cut a piece of it.
Alright, well, so we're here. Roll damage.
You have the damage.
Very well. You see the big claw there?
Yep.
That's a big claw, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You sort of, it sort of bounces off the scale of the creature.
Does it return back?
Yeah, it does.
Does it not seem hurt at all? No skills have fallen from.
Well, you stick around?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just from short opposite observation.
Doesn't seem hurt. Maybe.
Well,
What was that? What was
not replying.
that? What was that? An insect stinging away at me. Pathetic. Right, what do you do?
What is this?
Yeah.
It's
Just keep
time.
moving.
why have you come here? I expect it wasn't because you wanted to annoy me.
Oh, no reply.
No reply.
What?
No reply? Well, do you seek knowledge, perhaps?
Keeps moving.
I think I know why you have come. My creation that I let loose has finally grown to its full potential.
Bjorn stops in his tracks and turns around and shouts, Moloch?
You know of him. He was very much like you. He came here seeking knowledge. Perhaps I see your interest have been piqued by this. I don't
Tell me what...
want to hurt you necessarily. Tell you what, let's be civil.
What you know of him.
And speak like civilized people. And do
You want to be civil?
speak up. It is very difficult to hear you.
Bjorn's echoing voice.
That is more like it.
You want to speak and be civilized? Wait for my subordinate to speak to you. We'll be back.
I am looking forward to it.
Remove your hand from the bridge, please.
Oh, yes. I apologize.
Dude just keeps moving as he says that.
Yeah. You just get out of there.
Yep.
Right, so yeet, out of here.
I ain't dealing with the big boy.
Alright, so you can either get Mossy, who is the very diplomatic character, and talk to Dragon Boy.
Or I'm waiting
Wait for a
for
letter. Yeah.
Letter is not available at the moment. Please come back.
Just wait for
later.
her until the next session.
No, you're gonna have to talk to the Dragon.
Mosfey is very good at diplomacy.
You want to speak to that? I don't think you do.
I do.
Definitely want to.
Oh, wait, why is...
I don't think our Australian would appreciate meeting this.
I don't give a shit about our Australian. I just want to talk to Dragon.
Alright, so Yorn comes back a little shaken from that close encounter with a massive dragon.
See, this is what happens when you don't join the party.
No parties. No noise, no nothing.
Well, you go. It's still night, so you wait a few hours, and everyone starts waking up.
I go to the chieftain.
Good morning to you.
Hey, I found a problem.
Oh, please elaborate.
I found the book in the throne. That's good news. However, the bad news is, guess who's guarding it?
Well, I'm fully aware that he's guarding it.
I won't be able to talk to him anytime soon.
Did you go there? You're crazy.
I know the place now. I know stuff about it.
Oh, well, You're certainly
It was a
brave.
simple recon mission. I know it's dangerous, but I didn't plan to stay there for long.
Yeah. That was small level of dragon.
Smog.
Yeah, Smaug.
Smog.
Yes. Euron takes out a parchment and some quill and ink, begins drawing the
Dragon?
bridge piled gold and the dragon.
You know what I want to see now, Ray?
What?
This is completely off topic, but I want like someone to edit the does more I've come to bargain scene with smoke lines. So it's just Benedict Cumberbatch talking to himself. Can you do that?
I here come to bargain. What?
So yeah, Euron begins drawing a map, and
So that dragon voice worked pretty well.
yep,
Sufficiently
him.
spooky.
All right. Well, it wasn't not. Some stuff happened this session. There's still a session, but you know. Let's see how far it's gone. It's gone for a bit. It's gone for
It's been going for quite a while,
3
actually.
hours.
A surprising amount of time for how
Mellow it was.
lax it was, yeah.
Well, I'm still highly suggesting you should go to the dragon and have a talk.
Can I go talk to the dragon, please?
Good.
You want to talk to the dragon? You're gonna have
I
to.
want to talk to the dragon.
It could be a nice little cliffhanger afterwards and after what happened, maybe.
Someone needs to be able to tell Arleth to come here. Yes.
I mean, if we have a safe way to communicate with it.
Well, you
I-
can stand outside the barrier.
1 foot inside, 1 foot outside.
No feet inside.
Do you
The
make,
thing's probably gonna.
I'll just assume you make your way there with your group. Safety in numbers and all that. And you notice a sign on the way there that says Magic Funny Cave.
Yes, let's go there.
Break
Maybe
it.
later.
No, maybe then.
No, we aren't dealing with that.
We are going into that.
No. So you
Greetings, Lenorm.
you go past the Funny Magic Cave and make your way back.
I'm gonna go to the entrance before we do anything. I'm gonna go see the dragon.
You have come back, and with more of your people. Have you come to negotiate, to talk?
I've come to bargain.
Have you come to bargain?
I've come to bargain.
For FYI, Mosby,
Yeah?
this is a different.
What? I'm confused. What's going on?
Speak.
Fairy, which dragon is this? The Umbral one?
And this is the big dragon.
Okay. So
You're
it says.
you're echoing through the area. It's echoing like a thunderous, like lightning almost.
I grab Owen and tell him try to read the runes on that orb over there. Mosby just.
I might have knowledge that you seek.
Okay. How are you doing today?
Regarding Moloch.
Right, we can get to that, but I'm just kind of checking in. How you doing? What's going
What?
on? How you doing?
How am I
We're just here.
doing?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's really taken notice to you or cared for you in a while, so I figured I'd just check in on you.
Well, I have been imprisoned for
Uh,
1,000 years in this place.
well, that sounds pretty rough. Is there anything I can do to
If
improve your
you
situation?
release me, I will guarantee complete access to my knowledge and my libraries. And
All right.
perhaps I can aid you in the destruction of a common foe.
I mean, that sounds nice.
You
Yeah,
know,
but like, how do I
perhaps
ensure
I
our
refer
safety?
to. How do I guarantee your safety? Well,
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to
I
trust you, but like,
can't.
I just met you.
And
Well, that's
this
rough.
is crazy. No. Well,
No,
I
here's my
can't
number.
guarantee your safety, but I can guarantee that you are not my enemy right now.
Hmm.
It would be beneficial for us to cooperate.
Okay. Why's that?
Because I seek to undo what mistake I may have caused in the past.
All right. So
Tell me your
so
sense motive.
you want me to sense motive on him?
I do.
Sure.
All right, I guess. Sure. It's plus 22.
He seems sincere.
Nice rolls. Good job, Mosby.
Can I
This
test
third
if it
one in a
deserves
row.
on it?
Mosby's great at rolling dice today.
This dragon seems like he is too old to care about most things, but you're certain he wants his freedom,
Like,
and
hey,
he has something important to give you.
I don't think I ever caught your name.
I had a name once.
You had a name. Do you want a new name? Like, I can give you a name.
I used to be called Faelin.
I knew it.
Oh fuck!
Called it.
Can I give you a better name? I mean, that's a good name and all, but like, I feel like that name's a little bit much, you know?
Fafnir? You mean Fafnir the dwarf?
I am no longer that being.
Exactly. So, like, can I give you a new name? I mean, you're like a badass dragon, right?
I suppose a
Yeah.
fresh start could be in order.
What about?
Destroy that. And you see a massive claw pointing towards the crystal.
You should probably switch out of that voice. You're just narrating.
And you see a large claw. Yeah, you see a large claw pointing towards the crystal. If you
Which crystal?
destroy that orb, then
The one following me?
things that bind, no. That. And he points towards.
You gotta be more specific. Like, my entire life is surrounded by crystal.
Well, you see that giant blue thing there?
No.
And he sort of moves aside a bit. That.
I would like to read the runes on that.
Destroy it, and I shall walk free once again.
But you don't have a name yet. So, like, how would I? Can I call you? Can I give you a name?
Roll a diplomacy check.
Didn't he already say yes?
Well, give him a suggestion of a name first and see if he reacts well.
Fluffy.
That's just insulting, you know that.
Yes, truly a most fearful name.
Fluffy is a fearsome name.
You are amusing, mortal.
Can I
But
bluff check that
there's
it's
only
amusing?
so much patience. I have had
Left foot?
waited.
No,
long
Fluffy's
time.
it's a great name.
Mossfeed, don't talk the ancient than time dragon, please.
You are quite
I am-
amusing. What is your name?
There are some who call me Tim.
Him.
Well then, Tim. Let us strike a deal. Destroy that
Okay, Fluffy.
orb. He cringes. He cringes slightly.
The journey of Fluffy and Tim begins.
Destroy that orb, and I will
I
grant
grab-
you the means of Moloch's destruction.
I grab Mosby by the shoulder.
How exactly do you want me to destroy it?
No.
It's quite simple. Just strike it.
Hold on 1 second.
Like,
you
so
want-
exactly how is it holding you here? Is it like a barrier that you're stuck inside?
Yes, I cannot physically touch it.
Okay. What if I just carry it with me? Then you can just come with us.
Have you seen the size of that thing?
I'll shrink it or something.
It's powerful magic. Just destroy it, and you can have the throne and the book and anything you will like in this horde.
Hmm.
And I'll even cure the poison that I've put on most of the things.
Hmm.
So, let's see here. Little dragon. Roll me a Arcana.
Me?
No, the little dragon. That's called
Oh.
Orne.
I'm gonna give myself fortune for this, just so I know exactly what we're dealing with that big ol' arcane ball.
Wait, hold on. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to stop Mosby before doing anything rash.
Well,
Don't destroy that orb.
turning. Must be. You
Oh.
okay.
Alright, so
Don't destroy that
let's
orb.
see.
I mean, we can just chill here for a little bit. I have no worry. I'll destroy it at some point. But
Yeah.
like,
That's an 18, I'm fine.
I don't know. Give me a second. I'll be back
It's
in.
essentially, it's essentially a tether that's keeping him here.
can I just come closer to him? Is that him, right?
Is it essentially a tether to draconic creatures, or something?
Am I
like
in the right
a
place?
Do you want to
Reverse
see the full-
hallowed circle.
And he starts moving and out of the gold itself, and he is now visible in full view. Let me see here. I'm just gonna reveal more.
Fuck me.
I can't see. Am I in the wrong place? I can't know. Where is this dragon?
Yes.
Scroll to the right in the middle of the way. Like middle of the map to the right.
This map's
big.
fucking huge.
It's a big dragon.
I can't see anything anymore for some reason. It just broke. Oh my god, there it is. Where am I?
On the bridge. This dragon is big.
It is a big dragon. I'd like to just sit here and talk to it for a while. If that's okay.
Sure.
So, like, do you need anything, Fluffy, while we're just chilling here?
And it's like just gold coins flying all over as he breathes out heavily, like 1,000 years of disappointment and and just cringe exhales from his form. Don't call me that.
Well, I mean, I don't have another name for you.
Well, he said his name was Fafnir.
That sounds like Fluffy to me.
You know, I could wait for another group of mortals to come through here.
Let me see something, actually.
And have you know
I'll
Fafnir
not
was
deal
a
with you.
bit of an interesting dwarf? I don't think it's a good idea to anger.
I don't think he's angered. I think he's just kind of.
Fafnir was originally a dwarf?
Fafnir was a dwarf that, from what I can tell, was a very, very greedy.
I'm no longer that being.
Interesting.
I have
I'm
reached
not
all
sure his
heights
story is what,
behind.
but I believe the dwarves do.
I,
I don't know. I don't know why he's a dragon.
so,
Because I was
Well,
cursed.
Maybe he was
That's not
cursed into
exactly
becoming
the
a
form of
dragon.
a dragon. That
So
is
Fluffy.
something way older than dragons.
Silence! And you like,
Fluffy, you hear me still, or?
silence! Echoing across the entire caverns. It hurts your ears. It rings slightly. There is only so much of your insolence I can let slide. Do you wish to have the knowledge of the destruction of your foe?
I mean, maybe.
The utter annihilation of Morlock.
That sounds a bit extreme.
Yes, however, only one problem lies.
All right?
Our negotiator.
You're negotiating right now.
I mean,
Is
our
there-
negotiator isn't here yet.
Well, then leave me alone.
I mean, I thought thousands of years of loneliness would have taken a toll on you.
Yeah, I'm just here trying to hang out, get to know you a bit.
Would you not ask for any knowledge of the outside world?
I have knowledge of a lot of things if I want it.
I would
Really?
see the outside world myself.
Well, I
No
mean,
offense, but that obviously
that-
doesn't seem to be happening.
yeah, that kind of requires us to work with you here. I'm just trying to strike some kind of unbreakable deal with you. Do dragons have those kind of deals?
Oh, that's mostly demons.
Well, it
But
looks
then
like
again-
we have hit a
We both have something we need, right?
very well.
Well,
I do not wish to.
what if we get the gods to speak to you?
I do not wish to be the end of this world. I simply wish to be left alone.
I bet that's gonna be lonely.
But preferably not in this cave.
Yeah, we can help you with that. We just want to make sure that everyone gets what they want.
Indeed. If you destroy that orb,
Wait.
I will be free.
Yeah, but if you destroy the orb, you have no reason to help us.
Why would you say that?
Because then you're free.
Well, I would
And that's what you want.
Yes, it is.
The point is, if I free you, you have no reason to help us anymore, because we've helped you, and you don't need anything.
Actually,
Well,
if we could wait for a bit longer, we do have a reason.
I was put here in this form as punishment for what I did.
Right,
I
so
do.
my offer is, I'll free you, and I will
No,
help you with an
wait.
additional thing.
Who
But
punished him?
I need you to help us. In addition,
Who
agree.
who helped? Who punished you? For sake, answer my question.
Your
I
silence.
stop, Mosby.
Silence
The
you.
gods punished me for creating the very thing you seek to destroy.
You what?
Yes. Moloch was not always what he is now. He was mortal once. And
Was he also a
came
dwarf?
to me seeking knowledge. He was much like the owl people wandering the world, tall as a man, clad in feathers and wings. I believe you people call them skyrings.
What?
He came to me seeking the means to protect the world from a greater evil, to become powerful like the gods. And I gave him the means to do so. I have a library with the information and the process required to
How big are
ascend.
the books in your library? Like, how do you read the books?
They're more like magical tablets.
I mean, like,
Sir
no
Dragon,
offense, but you've got really big, like,
I used
hands
to
or
be
whatever.
smaller.
Sir Dragon, can I cast a spell on you to see what you desire?
I believe you know fully well what I desire.
I want to make sure, so they can trust you.
No magic
I'm a tree.
compares me.
That is why I am asking to let you.
Even if I wanted to. No simple magic tricks affect me.
Hmm.
Essentially saying he's immune to most magic.
Is there anyone that desires as well?
Hmm.
Are you just gonna troll the dragon and piss him off eventually?
Nope.
I'm just talking to him.
He wants
Sure.
out.
I'm trying to.
Essentially.
What?
He definitely wants out.
I know that. I'm just trying to strike a deal with him that is beneficial for us.
Well,
Worst case scenario, we just leave him here and figure it out on our own.
Okay. Fafnir, I have another proposition.
We should have gone to the funny magic cave.
We should have waited for our letter. I don't know why you guys decided to go into this cave without our
Let's
professional
go to
negotiate.
the funny magic cave.
You
I
guys
will
go.
be
I'm gonna talk to Fafnir.
kind,
Fafnir?
generous even. A sign of goodwill. And
What's up?
he sort of moves and picks up the throne.
What?
And just sort of picks it up with his two claws and clink. Sort of
Is the book on it?
puts it. Yeah, it is.
Well,
Can I
thanks,
if you
Fluffy.
detect poison? Detect poison, please.
And puts it there.
Or
Uh,
can you detect poison on the throne?
I can. I have the cantrip.
Go for it.
It's not poisoned.
Fafnir, I
Has
trust
neutralized it.
I trust you. However, the gods will be after me if I free you.
I believe they are already after you.
One is, but another pantheon isn't.
I am unequal to such beings in might. You would be under my protection.
Then how in the world did a group of dwarves manage to create something that can hold you?
When I was younger, I was foolish and greedy. It still haunts me. So I went for their valued treasure and reveled in it.
So besides getting free, is there something we can help you with?
Well, there is this one itch I've had for 1,000 behind my ear.
Yeah, I mean I can help you with that. No worries.
Here's a mage hand. There you go.
No, I climb up onto his back.
You need like a pickaxe, probably.
Don't worry, I got this.
Can someone toss me a pickaxe?
I throw my sword. I throw my sword at his.
I catch the sword. Can I try and reflex catch the sword or whatever?
Yeah. So this is what happened. You're giving the giant ancient dragon rubs behind the ear.
Yeah. Is it higher?
Who's the grumpy little boy?
Is this good here?
That is it.
That's the spot.
That's a good spot. An even better spot. So you this seems to thank you.
No worries.
Fafnir, what if I can convince the gods to free you?
Well, you have the power in your hands to do so right here.
That is
I'm
true.
unable to free myself. But only
Have you tried?
the one person that can do it on his own free will can free me. That was the condition of the curse. Curse, I say, the binding. I've studied its writing. I've had time, you know.
Can anyone pick up the crystal? Is that like? Just we have a giant tree.
If you're strong enough, sure. I cannot touch it.
Ask the
I'd
giant tree.
rather wait for our let.
You can literally just pick up the crystal and just drop it anywhere.
No, I cannot.
I asked the tree to pick up the crystal.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yawn?
Pretty beautiful crystal.
Do I just yawn?
You could walk around with it.
No.
Yeah.
Do I do this yawn?
I mean, you could carry it around and he couldn't be able to leave.
That's not the plan.
That's actually something you might be able to do. Just destroy. Oh wait, what?
Yeah,
are you doing?
if you help us, we'll free you.
What are you? No, you can't just carry that around.
Oh, I can. I walk up and carry it. Look,
I guess that's.
our main.
I guess that's one thing you could do. I never thought of that.
Look, I'll keep you with us. Don't worry about
that
it.
solves the conundrum of whether or not you can trust me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you help us out, you're free.
I agree.
However, do not go after the gods.
I do
Instead,
not seek
help
to
them.
quarrel with them.
I don't see how we can go after the gods if you can't leave the bubble.
Exactly. Any silly thoughts of revenge have left me many years ago. I wish to breathe the air of the outside world once more. I wish to stretch myself to my full length and not be trapped in this tiny cave.
Yeah, let's go outside.
Well, wait. We do have 3 people with, well, 2 with very direct connections to either the Norse or the Greek pantheon.
You don't have a very good connection with Norse Pantheon.
Actually, yeah, that's
Indeed.
true as well. But
You're looking at one of the.
The tunnels
You
are too
seem-
small.
well,
This
of
is
course,
why you
but
need the help of the gods. Hold on, I put down the crystal.
ceiling. You have the strength, do you not?
We do. Give me a second.
Where is our lethal?
Yorn begins whispering under his breath. I don't. Can I trust him?
Well, he can't escape even if you break the ceiling.
Can we just do it to be continued and
Oh.
decide what to do next week?
No, just Mosby is fine at negotiating. Stop insulting her.
Fine. Tree, carry this. The crystal. I'll just. Yorn
Alright.
jumps on one of the claws. Get.
we're actually just okay.
So 30 is maximum I can put in the path builder.
Well, it's easy. I'll tell you how to do it.
Okay, how do I do it?
Custom trait.
Yeah, it's a custom trait, essentially. You add a bonus of strength.
Bees are not so good with potions, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There it is.
And maybe add 4 twice, or if it's an 8, then you can add that. All right. I imagine you're quite strong, but it's rather
30.
high up.
How high up?
Very high up.
Put me on one of your claws.
Help you.
Sure, thank you.
Puts you on his claw and it sort of reaches up, standing on 2 legs, flapping his wings slightly and the gold flying everywhere. With the wind in your beard, sort of like as you now
Yorn blinks up.
very
higher,
close
so-
to the ceiling. Hit it
Yorn
once.
blinks above the ceiling, and then
Hit it
begins
once. The mountain the mountain thunders.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this.
Here, actually, that's right then.
I have a better idea. Yorn blinks above the ceiling.
It's
Can
enough.
you do that?
Above the ceiling.
Yep.
You want to blink inside the wall.
Is it a wall?
It's solid rock above.
Hey, is this
We know
just
that
enough
this
to
is
pick
a
the rock?
plane, right?
This is a plate, sort of, yes. But there
So
is-
above this could just be rock forever.
you could.
We will need something in terms of a plane shift to get out of here, or get him out of here, in the first place.
Well,
And since Create a Teleport
there
won't
are
work,
a few runes you could erase if you're knowledgeable enough.
I can just pick
actually
it
I
up,
do
I
have
think.
plane shift.
So you can hack
No.
the runes.
Why can't I just pick it up?
You're picking it up. You're carrying it around. It's kind of lighter than you expected. Yeah, you feel that you've managed to break the ceiling a little bit.
Again?
Again, you just keep doing that for a while. And as crack starts forming.
Okay. Final blow?
pretty much.
Perhaps I can assist you. And you get suddenly a boost of power as you feel your skin turning into scales, and you feel stronger than ever momentarily. It's like you know how like I don't know, maybe like monks in like Overlord has like aspects of like tiger or something. Again, like the aspect of this dragon in particular, and
Aspect of Linnorm.
Aspect of this dragon in particular, and you gain.
Sounds like a
you
good.
feel very, very strong all of a sudden, and you go in for a punch.
Sounds buff.
Yeah. Well, aspect of very powerful dragon man.
Oh, there we go.
Was that a natural 20? I smell.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's like 60.
Are you sure?
Ceiling.
The ceiling
When
a sliver of light coming from above as the crack splits perfectly in the middle. And 2 blocks of stone falls down into the desert of gold. They're about the size of a small mountain each.
Great.
But you've created a tunnel.
So, what now?
Well, just to get that orb through there and I can get out.
Where's your library?
It's in Midgard. On an island
Said something.
that your people have not named yet.
Not on Veland?
No.
Aslanti.
No. You can keep guessing if you want. This is rather amusing.
Kobolds.
Kobolds.
No.
No. It's...
Oh.
Treeland.
Monkey Islands.
I call it Osteralis.
God fucking damn it.
What's it called?
Osteralis.
What?
That's what I call it.
What?
It sounds kind of silly.
Yeah, it is kind of silly.
But it essentially means... Yes. Or East Aurora, if you will.
Is it upside down?
No. Just get in there. Yeah. You're strong. You get the orb and blink out into the outside.
Yep.
You do so. And the dragon quickly jumps up into the hole as you're like moving up, following you as you do so. It fits the...
We really are doing this, huh?
The dragon seems to fit rather well in the tunnel as it follows you up. Actually, you can stand on the dragon's hand as it's climbing up and like just grabbing onto the mountain itself, and just you hear the mountain cracking as you finally reach the surface. The surface seems to be a bleak land of ash and volcanoes. In the distance, you see a large fortress of spirals and jagged architecture.
Do you recognize this fortress?
No. I don't think...
I've never heard of.
The home of the Dark Elves of Niverdelir.
Dark elves? Do you live here?
Well, they share the same world as the dwarves. They live above, they live below, as it has always been.
Let's go then.
Yeah. I have an idea. It might not
Fill me
work.
in.
You could put the
Fill me in.
crystal on my back.
I guess.
I keep it on his back, but I remain close to the crystal.
You put it on his back, and it sort of like bounces off a little.
Oh,
Slightly.
we should be careful. It might fall. So
Oh, we wouldn't want that, would we?
not yet, at least.
Yeah, I mean, if
could
you
tell
if you
them
were
that.
flying in the air and the crystal falls off your back, you'd plummet to the ground.
Accidentally falling off. So yeah, you freed Fafnir the Great.
Fluffy.
Sort of.
Hey, we freed
Partially,
Level us
Fluffy.
up.
partially freed.
Fluffy.
And no death happened. See, it's very reasonable.
Yeah,
0 deaths.
yeah.
I mean,
You guys don't
we kind
trust.
we kind of glanced over the fact that he allegedly made Moloch and has that kind of power.
Doesn't matter.
That's why I'm very not trusting. I'm doing this because Mosfee is a convincing bastard.
It's gonna be great when Arnetha comes back and it's like, wait, you let him go? What?
I mean, it also makes
kidding me?
enough sense that through all this time, there is a good chance he said he probably has thought it over. And it's
Yes.
like, it's probably a better idea to be in good standing with the rest of the deities that want to take care of this one deity.
Yeah, well, so this was episode 5? 6, maybe?
6
Episode 6
so far.
of Dawn of Faelin.
According to YouTube, it's 5. The thing you posted, so.
Lies! Maybe.
You guys need to trust Mosfee more.
Yeah, it's gonna work out. You'll have a...
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
You can have a,
Mosfee's an excellent negotiator. She just does her things her own way.
you'll have a dragon friend, yeah? That'll be great.
Oh, Dragon
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Not appreciate that, mate.
I don't care.
He'll accidentally ignore the fact that you're falling off his back one day. If you keep it up. Like, I wonder, was that a flea that fell off? I wonder. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. falling.
Anyways, XP in the chat. I'll be back in a few. I have to go currently. So
Very nice.
And you thought you got XP. Ha, ha, ha.
Plebeian.
see you guys.
See you.
Literally.
All the XP goes to Fluffy.
Yeah, he loves music.
Fluffy gets bigger.
God, no. What
The-
size category is he even?
1047.
How much experience do I get for escaping the assassin?
Is that to each or divided?
On the...
Christ.
What is that noise?
Is that calculating
Loud
or
tapping.
can you sound with the calculator?
10,000 from the assassin escape?
Is the original XP... Should we divide that or?
I think that's fair to have it. All of you have that much.
How much?
Alright.
So an extra.
1, 2, 3.
I'll let you have the escape from the dragon. Talking to the dragon, I think is another. See here. Yeah, there we go. So all of this. This in here.
I mean,
So,
we haven't
75,
done much other than-
14 plus 2,423 is for Woozy, on top of the 19,047 for everybody.
So how much is that?